Sambo, yes, say back.
Yes. So now my American, I say I ready. And America day. Nkofubia na wopedo wo Sudan was the court, Yankopon one. We see the work, old baby no. Yankopon won day, Sawalamfa, and Papa Mamba won in Tema. Nkofun will go to what cotton was so ampa. Into Yankopon a day. Omobiana can say a different first and sending in our kaka support, which is understanding because they used to understand each other properly. Mau kanamete, also kanamete. Inti na meka besu disa aware mu no se ntasi nyim so a wontu munko baby a ono so obutu was aware jena was aba na wo friend amfanche obi wo waye na aza onfancho ohyeni mu dama nti so obobo ano ankwan nti one day na wa kai obi aye ne bibia on time on tin obi abaka na obuswa so bi e waza entum ne kana no so no omboa no so obobo ano ankwa tumuma awurije oba na onye trust anade ye bakade ejo biezi seji obiza the we sheni panade eji dizi aezi benyama wo partner no obi o wa said ni oye eduma nso no omo aza ni yirum ozi sikano ozi why because wasn't they two sharp one so this poor woman why you know that my husband is the head of the family so whatever we gather I'm going to give it to him he knows what he's going to do with the money and then I say when you are thinking oh maybe I've been working since 5 years so maybe we have even if not exactly we have this amount of money in savings and let's say I don't think if it were you are going to be happy with your husband so that can also cause a separation or divorce kakra so family nta we keka ko baby na disebina ebi se bibi so na mesoma kana program no e wa with madam boss
okay na say usha sikasam no so no etumi ekoso sa problem
no one fact sister because seven even though yes me yankopon ni fie mpo no ye hie sika na yezayenza ma o imagine the winter wa be na say sika bi anyi wa yeze boso hita na me yakota pudema ye wa ye me hia ne shiwa no matter how good Christian you are I don't think you'll be happy all the time going to the house of God with my family so sikaze so one fact yankopon ni you are cash shipping not other one puzzle wash quick because without money you can't do anything
okay not just say I was say menya adwuma kra na se mi kuye adwuma e was at least a month no otumi mama bi de eto me bottom nyesa
oh sure
otumi mama bi to me
and I think it's reasonable because say would a wo be kra no Joe says 15 wa na 14 and no kra say ya Emma is come up to the person. There will be one man a mancha, like a mancha be don't fund to the portfolio because one, you want to teach her how she can budget herself with the little ocean passing. 2, I'm going to feel okay though. Moka one and I mean, could be called Plaza. Musum Tumuna Maiden, Mutubi. I had a mob, baby, and my standouts down maybe for Marina. Inti imagine there we need you na we couldn't so way in a match until we could go cry now. You don't buy anything extra for yourself. Whatever you need, hard or even offering, you need to go to your husband and ask for money. Sister and mama and Yamaya take a cry. It doesn't make you feel like that. One can say, "Oh, maybe I be to that I disabled." So the only one farm one. You can't do anything on what.
Obi o kra na ifie no kra no on fa ma o fie mpo. Asori dem ho na makodu ha wie no. E ho no momo na obey say chantes media show same say.
Na ye de my bed in with the no Captain Planet.
Nti no uche wana de sikasam no so and to me a course sa domestic violence near the no and also come
I think that is one main factor apart from the factor make a factor that physical factor no a bit to my okamopa so the understanding and adding you want to understand it because it's all deal with the mindset, isn't it? So and on one side it's going to be hard for us to live as a couple and he said and I say as we rushing in you can't see them. But when it comes to cash, so when you pack shoe name in 50 pounds, I'm a tea, I say, acha, papa busy. Oh, no, on ye do many view, you do no two corner in a couple. Now, I called you Mr. Pagan. Now, I just oh, yes, it was true. It's a true story. Now, I could just not I don't know that one. Yeah, is some a kakasha a veggie. Set us it. So, I'm not saying all of them, but most African men most of them are wicked. Manka them winning out. No. What we yankupon any massapa because yankupon or ye benyin. So we'll behave the man why the work we yankupon name set us. Stikana wajin crying on your problem. I daughter kaya madachi yan watching yana. Ebon do yet anyway and cafe na ya famba chipping na yaman square kakan and the day is not there. A kakaswas there a commander who's kitty be asuna. Two no baby kitty swas and so it's quite difficult. And when you fully be one to them, if you good or could this year what I japaza sincerely or the japati. So on any year pono wapade obi send bibimpa or back at any yellow sweetheart sister or day and a brady or day and a braid to what I share man. No. Or Sunday near should you know kunism to no backado. Now I shall ma. Yet the man I see and won't say and I set us. Maybe on New York, you and so this kind of the waffle. It gets a CB kaka. It's in a national and I want to kaka.
Okay. Now we need to say lack of commitment and so no. It to me cause problems the brain. And also
commitment
to me
on
commitment lack of commitment
on the woman's side another man.
Both.
One of the commitment, but for your commitment say, obey what said to fear another.
Yeah, say and also obedient to me. Brand who I say one year maybe so I say you lucky son na to me the problem ba. Say me mama me hoso. So ama ohun so we nti we ase a. Ebe den na ye to me aware ama na yi.
Oh, I remember me the last so you can before I say you can't the man some now. I think that as a couple, no, you need to study each other very well. I was telling you the other day that me you be a me to me find some shame because I didn't move. Na say obviously so you may be sure as I need to be nasam. Sammy bibi na me him that no the one man can on queer. Na sa man can. E bo na nyim pa na ole ye da ma no ye be hi. Set us it. Intawo as a mukuno, you need to study there. Hilda on casa, and yet I'm in Picasso, casa them baby pa. On casa as a who be but same would casa as one or other as no, or in serious enough there. Say I'm fine yamana and to 2 years or beden or bahawajin. Until them mukuno, or study know the kind of person, meme. Once you study the kind of person your wife or your husband is not. I don't think the issue will drag out to extent say it will generate into a separation or a divorce.
Not just say answer na ye be wuremu na nkasa no. Answer na ye be enter marriage na nkasa no. E was ye study
each other. You need to study the person.
Okay.
Certainly. You need to study your partner or your future husband or wife very well before you get into a marriage, because you can't tell me that, oh, once a while, hello. Impano krana ingines wasted one for a very long time. No, at some point in Yamadu or Hoyer or surprise you because walk out and you didn't see that thing coming out.
I am not most of them now hide
I am part of being to my hide, but says when you are to form me day maybe I might put it admission suma me put because I mean you be us let me quite I mean so if you're born more better. I mean me chapel mess up. Me to you be annoy me mess up. That tells you the system or pass up. Damn not in sense so you also generally or you dean as a wife and as a husband, you need to study that person so that or you dean on his or her own. Na sister, nimpa so ye two deans so one phone power you because it's going to base on two people. You can't tell me that they own pen once and no one no more farmer but no pen wasam. So that's why I was even your crown part. You get to know that of course on pen wasam, Hilda pen wasam. So it's going to balance. Why when I'm so many
the young pen was or say fridge in why be actual.
Davero. I think that our Lankasana sister to start with BBN it's understanding. And then you don't go in marry somebody because sika and now do it. Sika if the money is there, it's bonus, it's plus, it's good. But you need to study the person very well there. When two people are in love or understand each other, another they click together very well. They will quarrel so many times, but trust me, they will always come together. Because the understanding is there. And once we are arguing, I don't even call it a quarrel. Once we are arguing on something, which means we don't understand something is it's not how do I put it? We are trying to get to the bottom of the story. So we are arguing. Sometimes we are arguing to disagree. We agree to disagree or whatever they call it. Even though no ya kasa, but at the end of the day, because what's one was where mature. You don't allow that little argument. Unto the one I do to extend say, Obi Kadana, Obi face a person if you're Domiara, ne person in wash Vera Franca. That is not what we call offended our set as it.
Yeah, me pese me kind quotation be the share ya semana. Yeah, can me Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Romans 12 verse number 10. Ose mofa onuado no do mo ho yie. Mofa onuado eno do mo ho yie. Muni kan ni di mo ho ni. So muni kan ni di mo ho ni. E wo se ye di onuado edodo ye ho. Enti se me do ena oso do me na ya ware dia. Esi den ena we ya mayaka di.
Exactly.
Esi den
ena ebe shishama will be one na shama will ba.
Sa it is a do ye ho dia eni wo kwa say ye ye o partner no ayaka di. Te wo say ye didi ye hu ni na ama ye ma no so kora no so esua efri ho. Na maami mbu ne ho papa mu ne.
Ayasem. Mami nkawe kakrenchum. What's it? Christ is the head of the church, isn't it? in our Christianity. The master in families, is the father or the husband who is the head of the family, of the house. And sister, me Bible no can no come but more can wanka. And what's the day when the banging out na head? I'm not blaming men. No, don't get me wrong. Malka some maybe some sometimes men they have to take the lead, because even if your wife is being disrespectful as a head of the family, if you don't want to participate in by insulting and saying all sorts of words at home, you have, as a respectful family and as a responsible father or husband, you need to sit your wife down. So sister, baby, I can so we report young fan no what's it? Yankopono ye Adam namfe na odzebo Eve, into which means me yana na mwe ye ni na ye fi awu mu na ye beyo awu na ye penyin. Into so even if anything dentina papa no on frana yere ntina wode akosua adwa sise me hu de na anse wo soba na asesa me bisa wasam mpo a aye de we yi ma no menyu anje ombo me mo fama, because the way I cousin mo fama no so wale yede wolusua. Imagine yakwa agban na se tiantia madama na de cousin bi dama ama obi foforo pano don so botum wa kasa dam ozayeden ozachem the way papa no onye ne yere na bakasa no because I just abesi asabi why na adwene de anono rough brana na obobo obiale nyi obi nye na ka asam dawa obakada for rough sam kono set us obiale nyi obotum wide. And sometimes I think our daddies they have a lot of role to play in this particular section. They also need to sometimes to sit us down, even if together with them or famana, need to sit them down. Ask how many men mpono wasutum sola ngumachi wakada mami adwo solimpo now asabna na mekano agrofo no waye they sit down in a restaurant ye nkobi ufunu so ye di odini dibi ya na wa hweko na nsa wa akọ we jam kafo no wopono ho no che do ko no we papa nkai no mafana ne mafano nkochuchu ma na da mami chuchu. As a father, no, sometimes you need to sit your family down. Go have a chat. When we have a problem, was an adjuna abada. Papa, la travata man. Da koleka ifato ame no mi piacha. Even though wa can oil your dabo fraba or kadamacho. But it said nothing a pewe busie, bonda maybe wakasam. What's abu frapping to abu fraba? Abu fraba suit. Being of Nayan, Africa fono, Sabine when you know Pamchama mo bobrum. Many funny and I may African in America, in Africa from many funo. Well, society, me pure way big if Ghana babuchi many years, but still we are not ready to change from our African mentality, quote and unquote, to learn from where we are. Set us. And you as a woman, second, oh, Papa, you're saying to I say, hey, I never command man. This is our next day being. So it's what saying him cry, you just swallow it down. It was trying to say, I know, say.
Yeah. What's some okay, efa a man side near ye be one Ephesians 5:25. Me kayama osi okunu num monno moyerenom sade Kristo so do asafo no na wode ne ho maano se odi insuo edware odi insuo ebedware beti ne ho ewo asem no mu aye na asem na aye kronkron na wode asafo no esi ho animonyam mu enkekaye ana impomponiye ana yem biara enimu na se asafo no se nkekaye ana impomponiye chese sashi boni bia enimu eye kronkron sana ewo se ye kununum ensuso no eni ye yerenom eden etsena asomutwe mu sadia Kristo so ede ne ho ebemae eno na sa wo ba no so a eno no okan fa ema ne de 22 no se eyire no mo bra nye ho ase mma mu kunu no se moye mma era mo se moye ma erati efise okunu ye eyiriti se Kristo so ye asafo mutirim asafo a eye ni nipadua no agye nkwa na sade asafo no bre ne ho asema Kristo no saara nso na eyire no enyema won kunu ade nyinaa mu enti ade nyinaa mu no ewo se yen eyire no soso no ye ba fom ne nkyerɛ sɛ on esesa wo kyerɛ wadwen but obuo kwa so sɛ wo kasa na wo bɛkasa kyerɛ ura no ɛho bɛba enyam so atas wo bɛ polish wo kasa no atendidi emmem kasatia emmem because ade ba ko me hu ne sɛ ye Africa for ye Ghana for men man ye kunu no sɛ wo kasa na etra etia na eye ne ya ba ma bi ho na de ahye ni mu obi ho no ma obeka kyerɛ sɛ ade a wo ye na asɛm aka kyerɛ me ye ne ya but obi so nka na ehye ni mu na afa no osan de ekutia ya wo ne wo ne mu no na ode ho ahi e de saa wo ne combine eno nti e wo sɛ ye bre ye ho ase ye asɛde no no saa na nyame abɔ no saa na wahyehyɛ no sɛ ye bebre ye ho ase na ye kunu so adɔ ye we yi saa ɔdɔ no sɛ de Kristo so bebra asafo no eye ne kronkron no Kristo wa ma buru nipa wa mebo ye bros wa mebo tubutu ye sɛ de emba bi ni se nkora na obemma atumi bonu tia me ya ne hu bebre ma no bemma tumi bonu yiri tia no na sa na Bible kai
wo aso ma na wutiri wo so akomi ba o me ntwa wa no me ba o hwe wo ba yamma ya ho wani kra me I like practical examples rather than yakon nwan I sa na aye munwa bebre practical examples sister yesu mpomu also ye jealous God na ye betumi de yan watoto nyame oboye no on your jealous God na me sister and Jesus so that the last time and me catch out them be see bia anyi wa no se esi chelu pruwe gunenu wo na wala asa obeka the lala mluko especially moframa bem be see bia I told you the other day that unless obi na nwa pirazi obi na nwa da ho kind of be the TV3 na obeka de we dey awale no sister onye easy that because before obeka da why you the mazno na wa dweno when you sleepless nights in your 1 month or maybe years before finally obeka de enough is enough mo be sinosi because sister be say bia anyiwa what's na wala se nene nwa ja obeka de chinchache miracle ako and man de nka when yinsa I'm not saying all of them, most of them, they don't care. They will just walk out. Now, yes, uncle be to me call a funny bag. They say, me, a be to me that. May they be a summon near me when you're matching a meeting water. Me, my brother, one of the example. Can me I feel who Kingsley. Now, I am operational, sister. But so long as the way I met it, now me there, down blue, baby, and I'm meeting night to blue. And ye renovate ye so no window. I say when papa sister na say me kwase wa mele basura or ye me problem anti gifty or Benjamin Dassy. Obi I am operational. Sami we na me fa me be Natalie or Beshe, me feeding what's it, me calculating in na me chain your fanny saying aquala or we are what shall you or we are banaman. But this is steps in so 1 2 na me die chire sa na me wia akofa me bei nkakra me su ebi o kinsiri su na me su sister be ma ya heartless Ojami ho, I say Holland, Auntie Gifty is my witness, and God knows I won't come and sit on social media to hype to say anything bad about against anybody. Afiku Ojami me bawa yenya na watching Mahuma krane yenyi wakusia. Brace your Holland and Palampalaso, Ojaya san bag equi. Auntie Gifty. Na oya ma drum no odru anubira a obetwale me be yana me na me kwa me de mense so me yefuna afiti baby a yeti ya na me bro nyi bi ton nyoma wo kwanwi sa me koto fruit kra wo busolengwe enyim wa sister ade adwo ampa be take me 1 minute take me 30 minutes na ma me no hwa me saa no ase vieni dami bambini na nyame na me da na se de kinsili no nya abofra ba opesu nto bi jina na metumi kɔ ekyire paa na agye ɔno mo ahu sɛ bia wakyɛ na ɔmo de n'aba na wɔbɛnu sister sɛ ɔbaa na ɔnye me na ɔwoo ya nka ɔbɛka sɛ ɔgya ne ba hɔ na ɔde n'ama no ku na wakɔ Holland
Abida.
So I'm saying some men are heartless. Ati kɔ gya mo hɔ wampɛ hɔ kinsiri nye kinsiri July November akɔhyɛ ɛyɛ party wie yɛ. Me kobo mi ti last time na sister na ti busolengo pescantina to me kobo mi ti aba me be na bread no wa fa fridge ba yiri bi a menu oda do pa amale bonu ya ma adi ready to feed ni munya me nyina. How on earth a man can be so wicked? And up to date many will say so wo so tiasio only God knows. Or share me be only a friend saying 6 months you said it. Kinsey is getting to 19 years to Akusia. Kinsey is 19 years old, not even a fingernail. Like I said, na ya be at draw a crown of Kinsey the Mawasha way. I can saw Beba. Now Abeka said, oh, no, ye biano or Pachawana bibi, and then we worship God, isn't it? Yadinyame sumesi so it's good, and people are falling out there. People that need to be disciplined, they are there. Free. Why is that? We know the papa Christmas. So if you look at all this, and if this man is my husband and I'm still living with him, do you think I'll be submissive enough to him? Do you think I'll have a good heart to treat him well? Do you think I'll treat a person like this as a good husband? Will I be able to submit for this gentleman? And I know a lot of papa fua. They don't even mention their names like Evans and I said they call them papa once. Why? Because they are doing papa there. Even though some people fake. But the little people I know, you can't find a different or friend papa, daddy, not that they don't argue, they do argue a lot. But because the man, after arguments, they still come back to say, oh, you are my wife and you are my husband. So, we settle our differences and we are still in the same ship. So let's carry on. Let's move on. Yeah, and yes, man, submissive. I'm talking as a woman. And yes, how now we couldn't boss from the sooner when you're in our page. I bought woman and then when you know why I read. Do you call this husband? Obi and the last, let me chip in with this. You did mention the last time that Mesafun Italy, Mesafun, most of them and you whether you can or not, whatever they want to know. The fact is what we are saying here. So maybe couldn't wait it. And you example. So when you couldn't wait it. A man who bankomat, yeah, fan bankomat. Who gustapaga, pay slip room. A dumoya cry, and I so. And I said, what or you over time cry, also concerning young could be. Why? Because on pay will be over time. And it's I am mother whooping, especially if you are quite grand and 7 with Ghana. They don't know all these things. The men, most of them hide from them. They hide from them. Into saying, Pano Yamia and Abdom. No way good to have. Na sabana achira they know, even though you are a woman, you can still handle your own money. This is a bank card. It's for you. Sika mizibo goodness for you and your children. Into woman say, be send a shaka ye juma because you come a day juma, sabi wuba, while counting on order with Sikako. Says you'll be not counting punas about the which way show in Pacrono. Listen, into saying pano, when would I, and yes, I guess you, sister, be see. Oba adwa bank card cra Italy men should be muda. Men should be muda. I see. Pay sleep one again. Men won't be da. If you know, you might minimum. Into so a person like this. Sending no boya. What's the question in what's what now?
Good. Then show not your name, woman be a bumpire. Now, woman, if rare or to me, just say, or cassa or to me, swana me crana, me meet and a meraho. Na me na kasasa onya botena mmom paye na ne book ni pi na omukọ a omunye free krom obenya adwuma ye na mabesesa na kakra nyame ya atom e na omunya omu passport ye na papa ma omunye na so na ba na ogugogoduru o ti just imagine say nipa we ya oti ha oni be ma ti dem mu aduane mani di anajo o san na da.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you.
Papa na kwa ware oba for oba siga na ko ware no aye no ho ade. Enti onfa we ni nya hwe. Eda no wa kire no sa wo ba de a ope ba bia ahwe ni nsu agu. Na wa ba be.
You got
aba be free woman ni no de to de to.
Dear God.
Na one ni girlfriend ni se ni wife ya ko ware ni esi tell just say on pe oba na no mahwe tin busan sister we ya wasade so wa o say the pain you are mean so powerful and I'm say to the bi so ya e was say to me look attractive kakra e bi so na me bi so for fun e na no sa na e bi ana enkoyi ntino ya na wa so we say ho kakra o si mama ma ko chada ako pen ne me bi kwara me di system ho ne ade o so papa sorry I want to get WhatsApp so video call any ade e da na ho be chere so ne ge ne be kuna wonya ba bi amfa so winter e ba de ai ye mi enu ye shinde wonya ba bi WhatsApp no ho be tumi de he to ho akwaye
Wow.
enti na wa ba be pa woman yes just imagine say send pa we if nyame ya na do mi no mo Africa office de na obekọ edene sika abere papa no so mo fa goma na no papa
ade no kro bia woni di o say sika ko mu kra bank card ni we ye ni 2 odi aba ko me di aba ko obi o say sister umma umu anina we na na me fa nse the send na me o no we gbe ni bank ni book mam umu amina me mbo nti me bo ni sana me ye ni say sister o ya why
abroche forma bebre pa
re me won enya say yes you me say and I make us a video we bi obi be capture haka create the beko me fi Ghana buy no 1997 na me stepmother onye dwuma no ye dwuma wo shoe factory bi wo I shan run about wo no gui into na me stepmother for many years no wo fi she me papa nkoti na no ye dwuma me hu da me papa na nkasa odene myself sika we yin myself sika wona person da that time no kwa na ye delete some papa was sika wona person ma oye mile leader and the crowd am £1 crowns paper one and then the next be said that the sika am only 5 milliliter mod that's my 1 penny mo be genesa me papa ne sika nyina no asha my stepmother ne person
serious
I'm not lying. God is my witness. So into me nyina na me nyim say we adwuma usika no it should be together. Because my stepmother no nye adwuma but my papa anka da oh ma me nye adwuma nti no memfa sika no memfa mo me papa ye ko top fuel ejina fuel station One friend, Amy, Mam Tane, Debbie, Amy, Mam Tane, Debbie, I never said that, Debbie, I'm water, I win it. Men would am a papa, or the Sikata, or the camp, my minute. So, many sooner no more yet, dear, median and me, and I make catch.
No, who knows that?
The piano Sicano, no, some man in a person. Lady baby and me a better for a debut was the end. They chum quite as a may be no. A debut was a send on a 10 pill. Because Sicano one wanting to know you budgets more waka and a monkey. When you dead on up below to 20. But some man didn't say that 20 no, it says in aqua to fuela. Way into 10 no dead. Into I mean, Mr. Dumily banging and I didn't see anything like, hey, Juma, you have to keep your own money. No, you should be together because that is what I saw from the family I grew up in. That is what they were doing. Internet and man and our sister and that man, Yasulu. They your baby and you want so or back class. I'm talking out of experience. Sometimes the baby crying up one when you man you no matter who you are. People can disrespect you because what your wife is like, who is she? But Sebesia, being in the town one, a could baby when you meet some can us into a Bessia Biana Pede or go without husband. No way, no way, no way, no way. Bessia
Obaby a person called Nebema Bakutsna, Sawari for no so no name yedu, no ye bunu.
I'm not saying
Obanasa, Ube Buni Panase, or your son sending and I say, we push him.
Because you don't know her, and you can't even you can't start going to house to go and explain yourself why you are single. Some people know, others may not know. Majority of them, they don't know you. You meet them on the road. Oh, then I start say degrade you. First, no upgrade you. I say no degrade you because it's like so in a aqua. Inti besie bia you up then I'm what's in a massage you do. Just a service of your beer on think far on your tick. Said I say no abacado. I'm going to tell parameters now. I'm going to put out now. Cabin no crana. We shall want a bit to my mouth. It's serious matter. Or the little for the road to chap with them will be at to man. If we then said to you or one or two women and caught not about what chap with him. Uncle. Yeah, more from a way and they one day leave us and go. So if you don't have a life partner, life is going to be get us CB. Because I shall walk the no crying to be more what to my more cake. If you are Sharabana person, Tamabakan Fufuna, into India with Zipri. So what can I more? Into no yet, but Sabia and the sister. Now could say Roberts. So the men know, most men know, when you know, some are very good. They need to treat us good so we can also love them, respect them. Yabamuni to Bono with the shame. Na ya muna ya si juma so no what so no ya kondo mu biche ya
aya sesem ya ko kan na maka ya sem aya sesem so to read them to pa pa cause problems pa seriously cause problems
a man who an accident
I say oba no be ma na kwa na waka neto ama so mfam. So what I say?
Do you think say they just want to keep it? Now they say do you think they just want to keep it so hey mom mama nana mama can be being our sister as we are growing we are learning. Sabi we won't nyame no cry na one plan. Gano. And I have cry na so boyfriend cry. You to me a while to me kade. Oh, mommy G 10,000 in and as I to 1212 because I could do no send a bear or the bottle brazier because enough na why you would do or you would do it won't look attractive to you. Although no so support him, not fitting in a packaging. Dross na nyama 60 things ye ken. Mami ni ken sika nyina waje. Wonje yen so mema brochiri no awale na bi wa ba wale aboka. Menyimfu no nyimde besie ye dwuma. No on touch him because wale wo usika. Oh, nkoye few Ghana. Maybe I asked this question. Na minya obi yi ma no yet. Ghana Bema obone yira kohum like it's go. Don't fanye dwuma. Na no pebia so where you chop money but that to table do. Then you don't fanke digwa. Na we be fear when you busy. Na Ghana fumpo wotume yedama. How much more abrochi for want to me yedam? Abrochi me safuni pi ya wala so ya waka. Afi di yesu zin me ya wala waka obi we Jesus zin. Debi. Akwa wahwe inte me amaye medwuma. Akota me pants. Ato me blazer. Say nyenye fukra wa nankai. Apa na kai. Me as husband also Hilda. And what fell on what on was told. And it's true. Bishop Yana me wife.
Wife.
It say if you are not providing me enough source for me to look fine, and I've been a medical fire amount. Miss Mada and I do Mada. Cause sa akumana crowd with the kaya saya as if you go. The love is not there. And in him pension, so besia, so for ya, sabi, beginning you would have cried when you be pro. Set us it. Me, my woman, they would fail and sin and fan kada.
I said, near no, and I didn't so know what you are.
Oh, and never dear, I didn't, Sadiano, or Bergman, and one to one, and go better. You know, sometimes let's face the facts. The Bible is there, the church is there, but you know, there are some practical examples that we need to follow. And how are you besoda? And Kalba, we duma, Ukuni duma, Papa, we duma, Missumi duma, fine. And Kadakuda call Hokra, now I surprise them. Did and there's match of 20 minutes. And that men who draws to be a grand middle, Fokota, and you be the one. It's not about the manual. The thoughts, and yeah, about the money, the thoughts, and yeah. I could cream you to our car. I could see Grandy made up with John Nike and Puma, Cassia, we best I could talk with you 7. We were free that we rush at size 38. Yata to what do a pitalero in 2 man took way. Why? Because all you do in soon to be. Do you call this ahead?
No, on foul dross now, be on shed dross no. On I now. I don't know, but pay channel or dross of money.
I used to sister say was or runner was here. Me, Nakupona was from Benjamin Dassy. There's no
very fascinating now. Oh, no, also find no race another fine.
I was a me, Yamia was to Benjamin Dassy. There's no day I mean me couldn't be sent a Macassaman farmer. No matter how, maybe the Bama sound now. Oh, do baby cry now. Maybe sometimes I used to fake. I just want to make you happy. And can you return and you to make me happy? Because sister, I ask you many in that form way. I ask you many in that for especially when you are not in the mood. But all of a sudden, you need to switch to be in the man's mood. So as you know why I condo now I had set us it. In time, I don't want treaty a year. But to say a mayao. When you give good treatment to your children, sister, we should you are a crana, baby, mama. But so started away when wicked, hey, which me frobe. Now I said, then I said, I'll show who puts it because hey, oh, well, what time or outward? In saying, yet, my friend, if you treat us good, or be no kind of buff, or sound like a mirror. How you appear is how I'm going to give you or whatever. But today, I'm sure I'm a bachelor, I'm a bomb. Into one treating and good. Nayan Shuyan one good. Baby, see a cadoli being good or ye good dam or cannebusia funina. Only I dinner on don't why because when would a don't a respect. Let us say, how to me view and not catch it out your day. why kakra de bubu sa bubu ya ne do na jo pese obotom no wo
when you want to
bubu ya no da no fa e pe de be swimming pool why dear God sister is serious though serious pa ene me sa funu me de bia me nka nkwa ngu menyi no funu but sister me sa funu so bi ni mo ye tim yes sa funu bi ni mo tim yes obi onu kuni ye
me pese when you follow the medical at 2 hours and ya TSC e ha no so
yo
na abrantie bi ne me yere ne wo ofa ne fi Ghana ne bai na omba ne sa awole check kakra ansa na mpala no o to aso awo nkwara na e wo ho no mkra na gai ne ko no ko twetwa bi no o hyehye ne ba ne ni so onfa ho se emofra no ho se wa adeda se wo hye no pese wo kan ne tim ho no mo ana se obo adwuma what I say eti no na girl tete eti no omo unsana make say sex ho no omo ku ntokwa bapa ye bronco for serious eti girl me yase no enkwala no wa enkwala na niwe oh guy tintim no chese opeso etete ne ho ne manyina ne ti odi ahomete ne ade tisi abonte ena wa onim agrofo yi omo etwa akoti ena ye be fa no anaju a me bo me doku
wo pe wo
ana ono so no okoy mi dey charity no huru wa na ni ref say why confused who dey ho iti okaje go ti mo say akos this is the friend akos you are the charming meti anaju be to go ka me ye me ni anim akos I'm saying see
me just
no one they come out to say akos is saying dear Afi, ose ai. Oye carabinieri da brojo. I'm say, eh, na dia asema na dwi. Ose ai, me sister bi o no mutimi. O person ne kasa me dia ya, ye ibo ni dia ase. Me ko e na say no me kun be ko adwu, obetumi abesi me o, but on to me say because obekọ adwu nti no. Omo so ye wie bibi omo besa de me aba na adwu.
ene wo di hene
Me de hene na me singrofo e ka mo. Ya de me ko e. Say meso so aja again ono de no nte hwe pra enso say me pra kwa me an beti ahe eti kakra meti no to kan na ma translate ebi o so a na ma ba atra say we de o kan u no mpie bi and o moko so akwa man house arrest eti house arrest ni mo na no chese o mo ma again ni ba bi tina eni ade ekopim say omo ewe bibia ka asem ye bia chese echopa nya de bema osan back
oba ojai die ana da so ya ya sidwuma o mani mo
say die oba no wade ne ho so oba na efe se ka etu atwa nko wajai oja tumu kire no osan ne to
say Kenya say Kenya
ena ama say no de egutinto ayese o tini baby pro ne ma o hwe no umuna waye kama so ati ase
kama obey
sanje mano e di adwendwen ne yare be grade abre ma ne bebre
ha
esa treatment no omuna mu wa wonto ma no oba ne be force ne dwuma obeye wodi betua dan ka wodi atua bills umfi hwe na wasai be force no.
Some African men are very wicked, oh sister. Okay. Obi ono hu a oni mu nti ofro akwo bi me adwa me mashomo na ema wo me to ato supporter me nchin kanfo ne eduane no ana ase efie sesi ana me manko party kra na hu se me ba 8 to me kada me akwo Even feel for so much a camel. And Ben, I do a 1 year, be beyond you. Maybe beyond you.
Ebi wɔ hɔ nom saa.
One bad day. Although I will on an agenda, and so what's now what we trim there. We want to focus to be a family. And then you know, it's so fun to forget about.
Obi wɔ hɔ nom a na ɔwɔ deɛ nti a ɔde bae wɔ baa no bi a wahu biribi wɔ ho sɛ obenya wo so mfasoɔ. Sɛ wate ase. Saa na ebinom adwene ɛyɛ wɔn. Saa na mɛma bi tie ɔmo didi maa ho. Mɛma bi didi maa ho.
Go diggers. Why a reading now? Good in the first in the metaphor what dingo and then main for now for what diggers.
Ɔmo ani ate papa say na bebree na almost na ɔmo didi.
Damn not. That may can miss our food binum so what mean fully binum would tell me yet the papa. Miss our food binum sister binum would tell me yet. Some are heartless. But see a credible wicked day or a paid in warm or ye more than a man. But see a cado or ye wickeder. Or do what you on ye do more. Being any be out fee. Sanka poor gentleman. We could Jananado, mammy, and me, and the more dear, if Juma could die, and go on whatever, sister. But what could Janan and our swab? Now a cough, sister. Some are wicked, or few. One good Juma. Nukune Baba and son was starting and Namloquafin no here for freezer. How dare you? How wicked! And not to soon. So what do to sum or whoop one to what blended tomatoes and yamano zebu. Now, one away as way and one away generally do with the sister. 1 minute. One of the more good general. No one back. At the watch and a handbrake now fit to fulfill. No, sister. Ben may buck a jumaba. None more you want to feel woman, but Papa, that you are now a moving like a kind of shady tiamo. And these people not to know when you could Papa know. Now, what? Just say, obey out. But they in Funabino and Munguda and I can crack. The crabs are such say and watch. I was say, I said, I'll both to be. I said, I can crack. I can crack. Oh, man. Which way is this? Charlie, Uncle Papi, yes, or being supervious. Yes, we deserve good men. We deserve good men. Some good women are out there, are men. I'm more treatable. Hey, and some are date you. That datiness in there, we need to come out from it. Some are dating. Or quite new pen. Yes, and you couldn't pen was out to turn your mo, till winning that so my me say la. Sister, but couldn't stove for swipe pacha, no be catch up or jumaba. I just signed it now, papa stove. Now we yet dead, sister. We are sending pay or come, it's a man so you're poing and good. We should appreciate them.
Yeah.
We have to make them feel like they are the man. Good. Nanya could be bass. We read all the song. Come a kai palm and yako. Nanya could be feed, pressure by stray. Nanda man a walk, Nanya could man wow. A band of Sabamo Puman son and Malamaya Mancats on Canada. But careful full papa. Now bano and your bearman was asked. Sister, I don't want his oil, pa, mother match, and no connection. And I know I am album watch.
What's in the jar?
At least that time, you know, meaning them Mikuno. Sending name was adding it or disrespect. If he was grateful, he would be proud. So, oh, at least me when women you must set us. Or at least a bone then you when imagine a power couldn't walk of uncutting by beer. Babra, and why the goof for you and our papa? Now, couldn't you miss once and miss our phone so we have to try as much we can. Sometimes I know it's not easy, but for the sake of more fragmenting. So man uncle Hour Dea and cushion with the and the two matching go to me. We have to try. Say bring him a bro verbally abuse, financial abuse, sex and a crime abuse woman. When you hear it done as when you're ready now for so you can find yourself in trouble. The 18 nice a pope no when into the BBI fan of
Yakuma neye. Yamisron no
Nama, they could be a quadra. Nimpa one in the issue one. Abokuna a bottom one ye. One year, the Manyabadol fro police nazi. Ntian sheer ben, you look sheer the mat. Who couldn't book crying at a who fellow cry say would be better say. Say, Nep. You always put it to Musana. Our phone me not quiet for now. I picture. I didn't be there. Now, what fellow price will be a better say. Nay, Crummer, how you care? Hey, if you would say what then? I'll come day of a policeman. Maybe I only may I ask you, man, I mean, you're ready and by force. Hey, trying to social abuse. I know about you want to. Incident. A man, I know. Shut. Missy, I wanted the about where you are to. We won't then miss your phone system when they
oh, so much jaw and not so for me the Sunday and Miss Afune jam mamma too much. Wait, Germany for Nakasa.
Let me say, I want that in a way.
So I know the Omonka.
Me, what's in Wassam? Now will be some more platform is to cry. I always say, me mubun kunta mo, young upon the mulbun kunta. What's in Wassam? Now we are bold enough to ask me. Some I do a Maya. I'll tell you, Akosia Maya, what can you do to me? What do you which in a minute crying now to a affiliation? Me, and I asked him woof. Only him saying Silcrumpo, him pang or the matter. Nti me ka kon kai masa ma chire obi am se mesu ne ye say o papa mesu ne ye say aga se wona no sister da ya ne ne ye ka o de ye ne de o papa ma ja atum na mesi manyi pon obon kwana oba fado a so lo boa ma obeboa na sa me ko ka me dia fenchim na me ko twitwa ko na sa o kwana o ka find out en wo de nyimpo ti me chire po me gu n'anyim as one
sasa
two oba de na aboa into me, so to want some now we are good. Beside the hill the day no matter. I go see my catch as a may. Middle Bratton. So, Miss Yafuno, we have to be very careful, and the men as well. Miss Mobile, no family.
So, no, up there, Miss Yafudiana, he say, ye see one tree. Oh, may fully be a good pa or home or tension family. Sassum, Jebe. The Obia or the Mawon said the Obama a yetre eufio. Nanso so no edu anadwona ja obepeka krata frɛ. Na me so adana ma. Eno ne ebi pachaw saa obi se otie sika ansa na yamanate baako. Hey,
I was amu de na bia na touch right to
touch right room. This a ochiska and son or bana mana di bago.
And yet to go.
Echo pet. Now, when so be for appropriate yachting pachento.
Oh, what?
Oh, boy.
You got gentle.
A best shock.
Oh, that is sad.
Or bet.
I didn't.
Or bower for business so dear. Every is a papa and baba or betting a cinquanta. Or betting cinquanta, son of my ninth. A man is so big. Yawa almost almost feminine. But Yakatasu. A big one, or Jimmy cinquanta, son of Manako one.
What about for you know, no kind of didn't figure about
why about what Nayan and what dear no. Or because we just sorry them about tongues.
And what crowd
oh, this is for the on Jessica. A man penny for Nayana, as a motor, I saw the motor, they wouldn't do on the oh, man, and Obaba Betina saw them swat pepe, and now who could die, say, who could die, say, but on one cassan or farmer.
Miss of my bright, Pastor Bright, here. Us today, a Christian food be brewa, where a signboard, but Christians was required. No, don't go on or a signboard. This is a Ubelugayana signboard in a one. Some of the pastors and also some of the pastors, preachers, ministers, they are the signboard, Christ signboard. They themselves no more mark up. I had you could be no or a shop and no Miss Mawa where they ever call. No, I don't read the book because of a signboard. So Miss the cameras are for American would they so Churchill. Hey, sister, man, I think what's the modi. Some are very heartless.
So what pepana no come. Obeba bechina ho no maka na sam de obwa. Obeba becheche na susu na ni kuru kwa no osu. Me kai me bi ye asori o. Ena emeku ehia aya na ye days bi won no etumi hia na ye hyehyere ne ade. Mama ba ko na no de kan sam akesia. Ye bi ya na sister ba ko se we. Ni kurusu. Ni kurusu o ma na.
I didn't send you a bro.
Fufu ma. Bro, and then come room. I
was a man is willing to say Bimu deserve a pass and to me deserve a Bimu. So all Baba one and who the wound Chanels. Oh, sorry, I won't chew him 24/7. Microphone Queen Abbey and Crawford Master, I come coming. I do the same Kutan or Bessin into who's a woo you could look into no up a high tech. No, I can high tech, almost an air that go a fine. Who's soon? May so be more deserve. A beam never me room for no, my men pen was some. I said, me take on a pay. Yeah, young kind and Sally, your mum fine could be out. Fine. That's a man I say is to ban.
Yeah, I was a yes, a sign is subani and braboni and near Nana. A man is so almost a son of Suban.
They have to be more responsible.
On your dear Bible said, do young Cosewu. It in Nipana one in it, on no near one number. Enti honam no sadia de tiwa ejahyewa eyewo ya no saa na woyere no so no o partner no so no utina eye ne ya saa na ejahye na eye ne ya moja na ewo wu mu no eno ebi ne wo saa nipa ne mu enti Christ na wo be ma no utini Kristo no wa ma mebutu ye wa ma memia ye kon say ye ni han iti no muma ye nya isa subampone na ye na ya sister film na
Nami we am sister
ni na letu ni edi there media nyame shira o say ena so no ye to safero na bye iti last word na just say ye fa say ya me hu say papa e bi epono no na
bache you easy ye do be hasi there when you had a na wo share our rehwe our manana we are precious nyame show video you very important nti mepede ni mudofo bi a na share ama na nyina ye nwe duru kakaka we nyina efiefe mesi afoso ya kam ya ba shi menyifu kaka wo se rutu momwefo no na etu ejamofo no na etu momwefo so de bebe ejamo wo no momonko nya so yenye no homework ye na abi nyina yankopon wo hire one thing I know say ade bia ye wasase du bia Say yes, ye Christopher ne jiz there said we wait at Sembo. No be a was assassin to be a book of a conte. Inti papa away wiki the way you bring up. I hope them I can ask it. Qual our shanwo, a baby will be a cocotte be fine. Now one cassa shall be I had many years with a yes, as the man of motte, na mamma come. Now me should be a over on a shan of one even feel a Charlie's kitchen. One can do. Let's support each other. Will be a program. Uncle Jins but a pack on fan 7 hour way. I'm an also or Padoya a full be umwa. Can you see anything as I mean sure be and thank you again for inviting me.
Oh,
Bye.
Ciao. Grazie mille.
Niente. Ciao.
Ciao.
Easily.
Oh, yeah, radio say, I pepper swa or the year tree. And then the Afa Maniso, ye dimu besi ha. I a photo be brave, and I yet two, ye near bar helder, a photo be brave, and on also so at the upper. Nyamisha Munyana, Nayina, yes, such a yajamo, a free a palm bonny I am so. Treatment I demi my young. Said the a bayer me yan, son a bayer union so ya. Eti ya umaye nwene ye hu ye hu na ye no dodo ye hu ye hu odo e kata di nyina so obi ye obone a fache no we ye obone a na ukune ye obone a je mu maneka na mo santina se pepepe e wasodwe mu aware anya basa ye enye boxing bo na mu e odo ne tiasi erade nhira mo next week same time ye be say bye bye e ma mo nyina afishia pa